Are you a real fan of Shy Talk? If you said yes, then why aren't you signed up to Headstuff Plus? This summer, level up to super fan status and unlock weekly bonus episodes and ad-free listening. Whether you're exploring historic cities and their cultures or just unwinding in your garden this summer, Shy Talk offers the perfect companion listen. Go to headstuffpodcast.com and use the code SUMMER to get your first month for just €1 plus VAT.
This school year, let the Walmart app ace your kid's favorite subject, snack time. With Nature Valley Crunchy Granola and Danimals smoothies they'll actually wake up for. Craft Lunchables for a truly refined cafeteria palate, or Gatorade for when they take Capture the Flag a bit too seriously. Get all their on-the-go cravings delivered right to your door, just in time for that opening bell. New school year, all the snacks. The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
Hello, and don't skip this intro. It's real quick. It's really important. We've told you now a good couple of times. Gonna keep telling you because I know we're the same as everyone else. We skip ads at the beginning of podcasts as well. We skip the intros of podcasts. Who wants to hear people rambling? You just want to get to the meat of it. This is taking too long. I should just tell you, we're moving everything over that's on the Patreon over to Headstuff Plus because we've signed up with the Headstuff Podcast Network. We're being kept to a schedule, which means we're releasing every Monday. We're releasing on the pay-per-view behind the paywall stuff on Headstuff Plus every second Thursday. To be honest, so far it's been every Thursday because now that we've been held to a schedule, we have loads of stuff to talk about. So if you want to hear all the extra stuff or if you want to keep supporting us, go over to Headstuff Plus, and I won't take up any more of your time. I'll leave a link in the description here of how to get that. I'll probably put another quick ad in the middle of the podcast because I'm sure 90% of you have skipped this, which, you know, no harm. I would have done the exact same in your shoes. Here, enjoy this episode about Michael Flatley's Blackbird with Brian Lloyd, who was on our very first ever film club with Excalibur. Brian's a good mate, great journalist. Enjoy the show, follow him, all the good stuff. Follow us on Headstuff Plus. Right, go on, enjoy the episode.
Gather around now, you're in for a story. Old tales of lore, all in search of a glory. The history and mystery of lads, lasses and all. Discoveries and voyages, the rise and the fall.
Follow me now as we go back in time. We trace the steps of Irish lineage to find Joseph from Carlo and Kevin the dog. Guide you through the ways of Shyfall.
Do you want me to clap?
Even that thing is so weird that you don't even have to do it anymore. It's still fun to do, but
It's just a little clap.
yeah. Is this just something now you just throw it into Premiere and just take like 2 hours of audio and just go one button synchronize and it'll just search through and find the exact point. You can do it for like 5, 7 different like strands of audio altogether.
It just doesn't. Just takes the work out of it.
Yeah.
And I mean, it used to be a craft. We used to be a country. Now you can just.
I used to get paid for it.
And now,
Now
you
you're
can just get an AI to do it. It's just ridiculous.
It's outrageous.
It's outrageous.
Did you see where you're in relation to that? Because I can't see it. I open my glasses on. So just stay in shot.
Yeah. I'm sitting where I'm told. So.
Okay.
AI couldn't do that. I saw we do a bit of tour guiding on the side.
I heard, yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't bother reading the article. I just saw someone sent the screenshot in
Of the dude, Brandon.
Was it just District being like, they're making AI tour guides now, Dublin tour guides, AI. What do you think of this? They also said in the article that tourism was Dublin's biggest industry.
What?
I don't know, maybe in 1981, but
That seems
insane.
unlikely.
It also seems like it's just pure. What the hell is an AI tour guide going to do?
The Kinahans might have something to say about
I
that.
was going to say, come on now, like, those boys have been out there working their damn arses off for the last 10 years.
Number one with a bullet.
You know what I mean?
or a couple.
Yeah, our Sandeman's tours in Dubai.
But, sure, AI, they wouldn't know the real Dublin. They'd just be throwing out, the Molly Malone statue and fucking Guinness. They wouldn't show you where to get a cheap pint and GAT Pims on a Friday.
Right.
Because it doesn't exist, but a cheap one on a Tuesday.
Maybe. What I find hilarious, right, is that, like, you know the whole there was a whole controversy about, like, tourists feeling up Molly Malone and all the rest of it,
Yeah,
that it was
yeah,
rubbed
yeah.
for good luck. Your tour guides. Are
Yeah.
you the people that are fucking telling the Yanks this?
No.
Because I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
Ever.
I'm going to
At
be
all.
honest. Sometimes I do.
Oh,
Do you? You throw it in
you
there.
dog.
I'm like, I'll say it as
You
a jo-
dog.
as a
You
jo- I'll
dirty
tell them
dog.
all, and it's like, that's bad, and we're thinking about getting a police officer down here to stop it. You can see the discoloration from all the acid in the hands and the cleavage. It's terrible. But also because if that police officer does come, this is your last chance.
Yeah.
You gotta go get it out. This is your- you gotta
Cop a
go-
feel now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cop a feel now
Yeah.
before woke
Yeah,
makes this outlaw. Before the woke mob gets
the
down
last
here.
chance to get in before woke.
Yeah, it really depends on. Sometimes everyone laughs and go, ha ha, and then one or two people go, but usually a
Yeah.
woman will be there going, don't.
Yeah.
Don't,
Oh, really? Yeah.
don't
They're
do
like,
that,
no, don't
yeah,
do
yeah.
that.
Yeah. It's good because then we can all judge the tourist who's currently doing it.
Oh, yeah,
from
yeah.
a different group.
And that's their card marked for the rest of the
rest-
tour.
yeah.
It's just
That's-
like,
yeah.
you know, like you're showing them like, you know, like the Anna Olivia statue, and it's like, there, look, there's
Grab
the
her tits.
grab her tits, you pervert.
Yeah.
The Stafloozy and the jacuzzi.
Yeah.
Like, I bet you like that kind of stuff, don't you? Pervert.
Walk about 20 minutes out of the city down to Houston just to grab Anna Olivia.
Just jumping in the pool trying to feel her
Yeah.
up, like.
I tell you that, and I'm not saying this.
And
just
woke
because
stopped that now. Well, that's like woke moved
Yeah,
it to Houston.
I got arrested for trying to suck off the Jim Larkin statue. That is not what the fucking
Listen,
brave
we
men of
used to be a
1916
country,
We used
you
to
know?
be a bloody country.
you know, that kind of
before.
way. You can't even suck off a brass dick anymore.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous.
I never went near the Molly Malone statue just because I think it's fucking. At first, I don't want to sing. I don't
Sure.
want to be, and you can't be like, oh, it's like, there's no
Notorious,
story.
notorious ass man, Kevin Lardy.
Yeah.
Listen, as a
Flat
fellow
as
man
a
of culture,
pancake.
Yeah.
as a fellow man of culture.
He's up near Pierce Street, Countess Markovich.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she got that big badonga, you know,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
kind of.
yeah.
She got the big bunda.
That's why they because that would have been made in I think the 70s. It came around in a very. It seems odd that went through all of. It's very conservative Ireland, I suppose.
Yes,
That someone greenlit that one the whole way through.
that was like, you know what we need? Big baps.
Big baps. And then every statue after that is just a head.
Yeah.
They were like, never again.
No.
Never again.
We bapped too close
Yeah.
to the sun, as it were. We can't have decollage
When
in
that
our
one showed up, they were
Dickorous, you might even.
like, Dickorous.
Dickorous.
There
Yes.
you go.
Yeah, yeah.
When that one showed up at the unveiling, they were like, when I said a bust, I didn't mean.
My God,
My God.
this is too much.
Come on now.
This is too much titty. Like.
Yeah, it is odd that it's the only statue of it. Because there is like some sort of Countess Markovich thing. But
Yeah,
by and large, it's
and the
the
dog
only,
over. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, but by and large, Countess Markovich, yeah, and the dog outside the swimming pool. By and large, it's kind of the only female statue that anyone knows. And she was by and large. But it seems it's always in like a pastiche of, here's Dublin, the Spire, the Poolbeg Towers, the GPO, and Molly Malone's giant tits. For a woman who may or may not have existed, and if she did, she was
Most likely a
most
prostitute.
prostitute.
Most likely a sex worker.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
You go down to Moore Street now, I'll tell you something. You won't see one sex worker.
Not one.
Not one.
Not one.
That place is cleaned up.
No. It's like, again, we used to be
Yeah.
a country. The woke mob got rid of all the.
yeah.
Gone be the days.
God be with the
Yeah.
days, huh?
The Brazilians came in, took over all the jobs.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, if you want to get a vape, I'm sure you could. But if you want to get sucked off by an oyster peddling Dublin woman, if you're even allowed to legally say that anymore, where would you go?
The
Probably.
woke mob just got rid of it all.
Do you ever go down to the
Were you,
underground
were
shop?
you
and
there
say,
in the Moore Street the other month when we saw there was some lad selling like the fake shoes?
Oh, yeah.
And someone just walked up with
Yeah, handed a laptop.
handed over a laptop, and he
Yeah.
just handed them like 20 quid.
Yeah. Horrible.
Terrible deal.
Terrible deal.
20 quid for a laptop. What
Yeah.
was it? Like a fucking like.
That was like it was a Mac. It was
What?
Just, obviously, it had just been lifted off.
Oh, yeah,
No,
clearly.
it looked
Well,
it looked exactly like the laptop that Eric Roberts has his man sending his money intercontinental style.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! I'm so glad you brought that up, right?
What
because
what a suge.
it's what I love about that scene in Blackbird is the fact that it's like yeah, you got to work faster, so he just like starts hammering the keyboard more, and then when
Yeah.
he gets done, it's like, okay, you're done.
Yeah, it's like the old Orty, the B-roll of someone typing.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just-
Where is it?
oh yeah. It's literally just like you can literally see the guy just going like this.
The screen isn't on.
No,
I got a screenshot of it. The screen isn't even on. It's
Well,
it's
I'm
completely
glad
black.
you two consummate professionals remembered to clap for the old fucking chalk reel before this, but we've not introduced.
Sorry, yeah.
Nor the topic. But luckily, if anyone from the 1960s is tuning in, we've got we've got Brian Lloyd here to talk about Michael Flatley's 2018 seminal piece, Blackbird.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Anyway, continue. There's a fake computer.
The fake computer. Right. So where do we begin? Where do you want to start with? Like, okay, so this will be, I think, my crowning legacy as a journalist is going to be Blackbird.
Yeah.
I don't think entertainment.ie, rest in peace, is gone now. But and I wrote like 14,000 articles, reviews, you name it. I did the count at the end. This is the one that I think I get asked about the most, and it's the one that I remember writing, because it took me like 6 months to write the whole thing about it, and all the research that I took into it.
Yeah.
Shall we start at the beginning?
I'd say we just finished doing an episode about Flatley himself.
Yeah.
So we got a bit.
You read the
autobiography.
Yeah.
Is it true that like each chapter opens with a quote from someone famous saying
It's
how
like
great Michael Flatley is?
Marcus. Oh no, so it's both. Sometimes there's a quote from a great historical figure, Marcus Aurelius, Julius Caesar, Michael Flatley himself. He'll just randomly throw in that, and then directly after that there will be a quote from a famous person saying how great he is, and then it also just randomly footnotes at the bottom of every so often there's a page will be another quote, and then sometimes he'll end the chapter with 2 to 3 full pages of a quote. It's the wildest thing. There's quotes in there that about him getting his dick sucked, that it's like quotes from his ex saying that
He was absolutely throbbing. Like
he was cheating on his wife with this like 19-year-old who was then giving out to him for cheating on her with another one of the dancers from the river.
And he wrote that down.
He wrote that down
in quotes. Was it that? I want that in my autobiography.
I want that. Like he was like, see this.
Yeah.
See all this?
Yeah.
Put that in there.
My
The 19-year-old, put it in there.
My favorite part is where because that comes and he's like, right, she says he's off riding 19-year-old dancers, he's off riding all the background dancers from the show. Everyone, he's probably slept with every single dancer that's ever come through Riverdance. And then in the next chapter, it opens up with, he's like, look, I'm a 35-year-old man. Dancing's a young man's game. Most of the dancers in this thing are 18, 19 years of age.
Which I keep demanding.
And he's like,
to put that back to back is just mwah.
It's fantastic. Like I would imagine you'd read that and you think, of course this man is going to think, yes, I can play an MI6 agent and direct and write it and produce it myself.
One quote that didn't show up was a quote from a young man called Brian Lloyd that said Flatley has said that he hasn't watched many movies, and it really shows.
Oh my god, I remember when
he's been in there.
I've directed more movies than I've watched.
He's like what do you call it? Fucking Garrett Marenghi, the Garrett Marenghi of you know. I know directors who use subtext and they're all cowards. They're all cowards, right? Calling yourself Victor Blackley, like what the fuck? Like just to start there, But it's gas. Like I think personally he said that because it was that very juvenile thing of like, I know this is shit, but like I don't care. Like I just I don't watch that many films. You made a film.
There's a fear of failure, or maybe a fear of success, that he's not willing to really go, like
relitigate it. Yeah.
Because realistically, do you think there was other people who helped him write and direct and stuff, they just didn't want their names on it, or he wanted total control? Maybe he did have total control, and just because he's so rich, everyone just said yes to him the entire way through.
It was the second thing. It was definitely, okay, so I have to be very, very careful about this because he is quite litigious.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
You didn't mention that before we started talking about him the other day.
And I don't think
half the thing was court cases.
Yeah.
That he won.
See, that's what I'm saying. So he's litigious in the bad way for everyone else, in the good way for him. Right. So what I will say is that based on anonymous people I've spoken to under the condition of anonymity for realties, he very much was the driving creative force behind this. People tried to talk him out of it and dissuade him from it. Yeah. And he was like, nope, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put my own money into this. I'm going to make this happen. Some of his choices as well. Like, I heard one story, and I think I can say this. He basically had... There's a scene... Hey, he's got a sense of humor, right? No, there's a scene in the film, right, where he basically drives around in this, like, Jag E-Type in Jamaica. Sorry, Barbados. Barbados, sorry, correct. He drives around it, and it's literally, I would say, it's in the film, like, 90 seconds. Yeah. Okay? He had that Jag E-Type, his own personal Jag E-Type, shipped to Barbados from Ireland just so he could put it in the film.
Yeah.
Like, that's
a big choice.
Instead of just renting another one from the...
Instead of, like, I mean, it's Barbados. I'm sure if we threw a stone, you'd find some rich prick with a fancy car that you'd be like, hey, how about you lending me that and here's whatever. Yeah. I don't know. Like...
But he wanted his car.
He wanted his car. This thing, because it's his car.
Have you found out because I guess we'll never know the real budget? Because people say it's 3 million.
I've heard different figures. Yeah. I've genuinely heard different figures. I've heard it I've heard 3 million. I heard 1 million. At one point, I heard 900,000. I also heard.
All of these sound like a bargain, to be honest.
Yes and no.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a great product, but
no,
it's hard to make any movie for it.
Under $1 million, yeah, definitely, yeah. I mean, like, you're talking, like, say, for example, like Duncan Jones made Moon. He made that for $1 million, and it looks incredible.
It does.
It looks fantastic. I mean, you look at that film, and you're like, how did that cost that? Like,
I mean, Matt Berry's voice alone.
You know, right? I'd pay $1 million just for that, like, you know.
You're on the moon.
That's the end of the free part of the episode. If you want to listen to the rest of it, you can sign up to Headstuff Plus. I'll leave a link down in the description of the episode. For this month, it's only €1 to sign up. In future, it'll be €5 plus VAT. You'll get all of our ad-free content from the regular episodes. You'll get all the film clubs and any bonus episodes we release every second week. But you know what? Recently, we've had so much content, we've just been releasing weekly. We're also remastering any of the early episodes that sounded, not to say they sounded bad, but they did. So they're all been remastered and they'll sound better. And also, it's just a way to support us because we don't have the Patreon anymore. You might as well sign up now when it's only €1. If you're listening to this in the future, it's probably back to €5. You missed your chance. Right, I think that's everything. We'll see you on Monday with a brand new episode, and next Thursday with, I think, another bonus episode. Won't be a film club, it'll be an actual story. But yeah, right, go on, enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully some of you sign up to Headstuff Plus. It's class. Also, you get all the other shows that are on Headstuff. Hot Young Guys, The Lovely Show, everything. And you can decide if you want to divide your money out to everyone or just keep giving it all to us. 'Tis up to you. And other than that, I think that's everything. Go on with yourself. Enjoy the sun.